Good morning, Corey Carlson, Planning Ops Trainee for Southwest Team 3. I'll give you a little update on what happened yesterday and the plans for today. So I'll start with the good news first. We were able to double containment, and we were able to do that right here from Glen Echo all the way to the Pingree Park Road. We were able to show black on the map. That's looking really good. So we're at 8% containment. As we come in from the Pingree Park Road down here to this kind of Buckhorn area, this stuff's looking really, really good. We got this piece tested by the wind yesterday, and it held pretty good. We did get one little spot fire, just a 10 by 10 right over the road, so crews were right there to kind of pick that up. So we'll continue to monitor this area, and hopefully we can show containment on this piece from Pingree to Buckhorn, potentially by the weekend. We do have a little bit of weather coming in this weekend, and that'll hopefully be the nail in the coffin for this piece. So as we leave Buckhorn and head west towards Comanche Reservoir, this area has been worked several days now by a lot of folks. So this is another area where if things are looking good by the weekend, we could show some containment. One thing that we are going to start today is we've put a little bit of dozer line in here, and we've connected some dots with some existing stuff down here as kind of a secondary line to kind of protect there's some values down in here. Just wanted to put kind of a contingency line in there just in case something was to poke out of here. We'd have a second line of defense. It takes a long time to get people and folks kind of in there and working, so we figured we'll just, while the folks are in there, kind of put a second line of defense. Down here in Whiskey Country, we did run some helicopters on some smokes that started to pop up down by Chapin Creek, Chapin Pass area. Fire activity, it didn't really want to move, just showing some smoke. So we dropped water on those to kind of keep those in check, if you will. Down on this Long Draw Road, we continue to work this area pretty hard down towards Joe Wright. This is another area that is looking really good, and potential containment in the near future. As we come back up to the thumb, which doesn't really look like a thumb anymore, but we've able to work this piece all the way around here, continued all the way around here, and then we've pretty much pushed as far as we can go with dozers and crews. We're kind of stopped right here. We can't get equipment any further east, but what we're doing is we have a couple hotshot crews in there. They're gonna look at a couple other options to kind of get around this last little piece. Also, this is where we've had the most activity. We had quite a bit of fire activity yesterday. We had 5 Type 1 helicopters putting water and retardant on this all day yesterday, and it didn't move. There was not much forward progression with it, but it did produce quite a bit of smoke. It was probably visible. The IR is showing heat there today, so this will be our area of concern. It doesn't look like a lot on the map, but it is several miles and several pretty difficult miles to work. On this lower piece, we have connected dozer line from here to there and then across to the Kilpecker line, so that's looking pretty good. And then this little triangle here with Kinnickinnick and this Highway 14 corridor, not much activity in here. We've had resources in here for a long time, securing, mopping up, and everything's looking pretty good. As we continue along the Highway 14 corridor back to where we have black on the map, again, just looking really good. We have a lot of folks in there and working it pretty hard. One thing we are going to do is we're going to shift some resources out to the Dead Man Road and to the this road coming down here. I'm trying to remember what it's called. But basically this box here, we're going to look at that for some contingency stuff should this activity pick up and want to get across the Kilpecker Road. That'll also we got a lot of folks in Crystal Lake, Red Feather, Glacier View. They'll continue to do the structure assessments and structure protection type work in there. And this road's a Manhattan road. So we'll continue to look at the Deadman and Manhattan Road and try to tie this back into the black here, and then some options tying it back into the Kilpecker line. So down in branch 3, just working on some proposed actions for Estes Park, Glen Haven, the Retreat, Storm Mountain, Cedar Park. We had a proposed line looking at coming through here to kind of exclude those communities. I think we're going to actually focus our efforts more in and around the communities, and so we have some plans in place. We're not going to implement them yet, but we're really going to dial them in. So if fire was to move towards these communities, we'll have some really good plans in place just to go, put some containment features right in and around these communities. I think we have a much higher probability of success doing that than the long ridge lines, which would take several weeks to complete. So with that, I think we're looking pretty good today. This will be the area of concern. We'll see smoke here. We'll continue to run helicopters on that. We'll continue to see if we can't piece this last piece together. And with that, end of report. Thanks.